Hello, 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 collective. Welcome to Carmaboo Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Carmen. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I do use tarot cards, runes, numbers, letters, crystals, and colorful language. If any of that offends you, feel free to hard left this video. For those of you who are staying, we're going to get a new moon in Cancer read. We are going to do all 12 zodiacs. We're going to start with Aries and go through Pisces. All right, let's see. So you guys, let's get some education in first. So the new moon in Cancer, the message that comes with that is to relax, okay? Because we are also dealing with some Pluto energy. It is also a time for almost like an emotional reset, okay? New moons are meant to do restarts or new beginnings, to set new intentions, okay? So if you're setting intentions at this time, they should be for your emotional security, okay, for your well-being. That's the best energies we can push through right now. So this is the new moon in Cancer, okay, and the message is to relax. It's got like this beautiful just open water scene to it. Okay, all right. Let's get going. All right, guys, we are going to start with Aries. Let's go with Aries. What's going on for Aries? Ooh, the Magician reverse. Okay, some of the stuff you're manifesting ain't shaking out how you thought it would. Some of you could be dealing with people who are scheming, lying, like rascal, swindler behaviors. Some of you, it may just be like insecurity within the self, or like some of you could be dealing with delays, or like someone just not having, either you or someone else not having the ability to do what you need them to do, or in the amount of time that you need them to do it. Or maybe someone is being indecisive about what they want to happen with it, okay? When the Magician is on the flip side, it's like that I can overcome anything type of energy, but when it's reversed, it's like I can do it, but I'm struggling because there's shit that's in the way, okay? Let's figure out what that is. Temperance. You or someone else, I take it as someone else is struggling to find balance. Someone else could be like struggling with their dark side. Yes, and then challenge the Magician. Okay, yeah. Someone is really struggling to make a decision, okay? Like, it's almost like the angel and the devil on each shoulder, and someone's really deciding whether they want to, like, go fully nuclear on an issue, or if they want to just be patient and let things work out how they need to be worked out. I'm gonna pull. I just want to see. This is, that's two Magicians. Opposites with the Temperance. This is all major arcana. This is pretty serious for Aries. I'm just going to put that out there. Pretty serious. Oh, I just realized you guys can't see. I'm so sorry. Okay. Alright, what's crack-a-lacking? Tell me. Spirits, guides, ancestors. Okay, we have a flippy. 7 of Cups. And a 3 of Wands, yeah. Too many options or too many people. Something is not going according to plan. Whether that is, maybe you're manifesting something, but because someone else is taking their sweet time, it's just not going how you want it to go. This feels kind of like a self-reflection thing, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, like, the choices are being presented to you, okay? And your conscience is being challenged. I think we need to slow down and maybe reevaluate the plan. We need to maybe do a better job of planning or setting our intention, because a lot of things are just not adding up. Maybe that somebody needs to do paperwork, or that somebody needs to maybe do some reconsideration on what option they chose, or maybe it is just genuinely the plan is not going, it's not going the way that you want it to, okay? Because it's a Magician, it could be anything across the board. This could be something to do with your house. This could be something according to work. Maybe some of you are job hunting. This could be like going to school and not getting the grade that you wanted. This could be a relationship and you're not sure which direction it's going. Lots of things it could be, okay? Just take the message and apply it to how it goes to your situation. And if it doesn't apply, check your moon, rising, or your Venus signs. Those could have significant value to you as well. Doesn't always have to be your first zodiac here. All right. Yeah. All right, your advice is to stay still, stay quiet. Just absolve in that untamed potential. You're aware of how strong you are in this situation and that you're sitting from a position of power with what is going on, but you're really struggling not to bring chaos. So the only way out is through. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, so somebody's birthday between December 22nd and January 19th. Or for some of you, this situation could have began during that time. Challenges or opportunities. Yeah, some of you were looking at this wrong. Some of you are just looking at it wrong. Is it a challenge or is it an opportunity to push things forward? Some of you are, maybe you're looking at the option and you're deciding, hey, this is going to be too hard, so I'm going to take the easier way of doing this. And for some of you, maybe that opens up a new door. Maybe it feeds more information in, or maybe it gives you another path of completing what you're trying to do here. Okay. You also got Gibu. So anybody giving you gifts, you need to be wary of at this time, okay? Any exchanges that you make, any contracts that you are signing, make sure that you are dotting your I's, crossing your T's, and reading the small print, okay? For a lot of you, this could be also, you may have to like sacrifice part of something in order to receive what you're really trying to obtain, okay? You may have to like, let's say maybe you have to pay to retake a test in order to get the better grade. Okay, so you're sacrificing to get, as long as you put the effort forth. You see what I'm saying? Or for others of you, maybe this is, okay, we're going to go a couple weeks without a check and try to just scrap, hit survival mode for like a few weeks in order to obtain the better job. Or maybe this is, you have to pay for paperwork in order to get something done. Like this, it's that kind of energy, okay? Maybe this is paying for an inspection to close on a house. Things like that, okay? Something here has to be reevaluated. You're sitting from a position of power, but you have to go through it. Just because it looks easy doesn't mean it's the best option, okay? The more difficult option may give you the result that you're looking for. All right, we're going to move on to Taurus. Hello, hello, Taurus Collective. All right, welcome to Carmaboo Tarot for those of you who are new. Also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, guys, hey, the stones during a new moon, especially one wanting you to relax, any type of tourmaline would be good. Moonstone is good. Pink quartz or amethyst would be good. If you're looking for a clearer message, try clear quartz or maybe selenite, citrine. Do your research, your due diligence on what's best for your zodiac sign, okay? All right, let's cracking for Taurus. The Hanged Man reversed. Okay, someone is struggling. Someone is struggling. You might be dealing with people who are arrogant, people who are like materialistic. That could be you, could be the other people. Okay, Queen of Wands. She's not happy. She is reversed. Somebody's ready to take somebody's head off. That's not cool. Some of you may just be wanting someone to disappear, or maybe you're wanting to take yourself and disappear. Like, there's a lot of, yeah. This is a very confusing situation for you. It's like there's no limits as to what you can do, but there's just like this lack of direction, okay? Lack of decisiveness here. Queen of Wands reversed, the Chariot reversed, Ten of Wands reversed. That is a lot of backwards ass energy. Every card you have in this read is upside down. That's scary. You also have two major arcanas and a queen here reversed. So there's some big energies here. Like you're not wanting to go anywhere, and you're definitely not making any decisions in a hurry. Like your impulse here with the queen is to just be like, fuck that. And then you're like, okay, I need to sit down, I need to chill, I need to realize, I need to calculate. And it's just like this very confusing, conflicted fucking energy. Why? Oh, kitty moved. Sorry, the cat's knocking stuff down, guys. It's fine. Kids are home too if you hear background noise. So sorry. Not sorry. Anyway. Okay. It says lack of choices here, but I don't feel like it's a lack of choice, or maybe just lack of making a choice is more or less what it is. Yeah. Lack of... You are stuck in stagnation because you are refusing to make a choice. You need to make a choice. You need to make a decision. For some of you, you have sat in this perspective so long that you might be over-analyzing the situation here. Stop over-analyzing. Look at what's going to make this decision successful. You may have to make some sacrifices, but okay. Sometimes you got to give to get. I would say that you're given a lot with it being the Six of Wands there, yeah. You are not the darkness you endure. You are the light that won't surrender. Yours is in reverse, okay? You're eating yourself alive here with this over-analytical bullshit. The more things are forbidden, the more popular they become. Some of you might be doing something that not everybody else agrees with. Okay. Oh, you're holding secrets. That's not good. And then your untamed potential is challenged as your advice. Okay, so there's a lot of you that are probably wanting to break out of a cycle here. You know what you're capable of. You're just not sure how much of that untamed potential you're going to have to use. And for a lot of you, the choice you're about to make for a lot of people would be like a forbidden decision, a taboo choice. You need to consult whoever you fuck with your occult shit, okay? And if there are secrets that you're holding, whoever that is, those secrets are involved with, that is who you need to discuss them with. I would not say that you need to go discuss them with the other parties here yet, but you definitely need to be very secure in the choice that you're making. Okay, so consult that. For a lot of you, this is like a gamble. It's a gamble on whether this is going to go or not. And that's why you're hesitating. That's why you're over-analyzing. That's why you're kind of fencing making the decision. Okay, so I'm just going to say it because it's coming. For those of you who are looking at pushing a move, make sure that you're not going really far from where you are now. And that could be because of children or things that depend on you. Maybe that's other family members, or maybe you got a friend group that is really relying on you. For some of you, it could be your health. Maybe you are where you're at because of your health. You have a lot of support where you're at. The choice that you're about to make could kind of flex the stability and support that you have, but I don't see it getting a complete cutoff, okay? Nobody's running away. People may be upset, but it doesn't mean that they're going to forsake you, okay? Some of you need to hear that. Once you make the decision, that Hanged Man, it's gonna flip back over, okay? And then there's wisdom, fortitude, power, okay? I feel like this is a position where you're taking back your power, whether that's emotionally, physically, mentally, financially. I don't see a lot here financially. I would take it as this is emotionally taking back your power. Perhaps even physically, with it being wands and the chariot here. Lots of wands. There's lots to do here about, so for some of you, this may be like making a choice to kind of follow your dreams here, follow your ambition. And perhaps that kind of puts other things to the wayside, and people don't really like that. Just remember, misery loves fucking company, man, and keep that in mind. So a lot of you need to holler at whoever you're sharing these secrets with. Some of you need to go get a read. Some of you might need to get some sort of confirmation about rolling the dice here. But there are changes that need to be happening, okay? All right. That's what I got for you, Taurus. Moving on to Gemini. Hello, 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 Gemini Collective. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Spirits, guides, ancestors. What is shaking for the Geminis? You guys are so close to Cancer. I feel like I need to really pay attention to the emotional aspect of this read. I'm like, my chest is heavy, so I feel like a lot of you might be dealing with some very deep-rooted emotional issues, some heart-wrenching ones for sure. What's going on for for Gemini, Spirit? Spirits, gods, ancestors, what is going on for Gemini? Some of you might be having chest pain. Oh, and the medical issues. See that? See that? Medical. Oh, my Jesus. All right. Yeah, well, the good news is it's in the upright. Some of you may be getting good news about your health. For some of you, this could be getting back into alignment with your partners or with a friendship, with some sort of connection that you have here, some affinity. Okay, it's coming into alignment here. Some of you need to pay attention to where your Venus is at. That's the planet of love and pleasure for you. You need to really pay attention to where that is at. Yeah, we're gonna do this one first. Ooh. Some of you might be getting like new job proposals. Some of you might be like running into like some sort of soulmate. No, that does not mean it has to be a relationship soulmate. It could be just someone you have a soul contract with from your previous lives, where you just have to kind of come into alignment with them and try to make harmony out of whatever the situation is. Okay, it's a warm connection. The Chariot. Oh my gosh, everybody's getting the Chariot. The Nine of what else? Ooh, your cards are just flying out, Jemmy. Good load. The Chariot, the Sun, and the Nine of Cups. Chariot, Sun, Nine of Cups. Yeah. Some of you are pushing some moves. Okay, some of you may be moving jobs. Maybe you're relocating. Maybe some of you are going on vacation. And that's what brings about this connection, okay? For some of you, it could be like some sort of event with the Nine of Cups here. Maybe it's like you're going to a wedding or a baby shower or a graduation. Like there's some sort of celebratory event. For some of you, there could be drinking involved. Be careful about how much you're consuming, and make sure that you're not being conceited or arrogant during that time. Okay, that's really important. And there's just lots of joy, lots of the sun here. I'm really feeling like a baby shower, or like maybe this is someone's. It could be a graduation here. I feel like it's something to do with kids here with the sun card. Like it is a happy, happy day for someone's child. Your children, someone else's children. Some of you are just going to be feeling childlike during this time. That's as good, Jemmy. Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, some of you need to sit with that emotional happiness for a while. Like, don't let other people piss on your parade. Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, make sure that you're not taking any offers that have strings attached to them during this time, too. Again, watch the alcohol consumption, okay? What else? Ooh, Six of Quartz. Double Two of Cups. Wow. Someone is looking for help, and that's what leads them to try to come talk to you and leads to this connection. The person that is coming towards you needs your help. Either they need your help or you need their help. Whatever it is, that's what's coming of it. Take the Topsy. Yeah, there's some sort of change that's being delayed here. There's some sort of transition that is supposed to happen that is not happening. Yeah, because nobody's talking. You need to be fearless at this time, man. Diamonds are made under pressure. It is not like a let go and let God. You need to look for help, or there's someone who is looking for your help. You can't just ignore what's going on. It's okay to be fearful, but you have to do something. You can't just, yep. During this new moon, you definitely need to make your intentions known. What you need, okay? What you're expecting to change, what the constraints are, what resistance is in your way, what you need to get past it. Those are things that you need to evaluate, and then you need to start setting your intention on how you're going to get past it. You are protected at this time with all Geist. Some of you might be having to go low-key, cut people off, hang it, clicking the FU button, doing the occult instead of trusting people's words. Live and let live. Some of you might be dealing with an Aquarius. January 20th through February 18th would be their birthday. Yeah, at this point, you're getting the ground yourself and the Capricorn energy both in the reverse, okay? It is not time to just sit and fucking take it. It is not time to sit and fucking take it. You need to do something about this situation. Whatever's coming out, Jimmy, you need to do something about it. You need to start setting the ripples, okay? All right. Moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer Collective. All right, you guys, this is your new moon. It is time to relax. It is time to emotionally reset. Time to chill. Time to chill. All right, spirits, guides, and ancestors. What do we got for Cancer? The world reversed. Why? Okay. Some of you are dealing with some obstacles in your way, some sort of stagnation or hindrance. Some sort of recognition is being denied. Why? Why? Some of you need to pay attention to where Saturn's at, either now or in your birth chart. That's the planet of responsibility and discipline. For those of you who do not know, the Hierophant reversed, Four of Cups reversed. Really? Come now. You're not wanting to climb the ladder? You don't like the options being given? Something just still getting to you? What? What is it? What is it irritating you, Cancer? No balance or lack of balance, lack of reimbursement, lack of reciprocation. Could be a relationship, could be financial issues at this point. Some of you are looking into your financial security and you're not liking what you're fucking seeing. That's for damn sure. Some of you might be wanting to travel and finding out that you fucking can't. Some of you might be wanting to move up positions and not liking the options that they're giving you. Some of you maybe you're going to school and you're not liking where it's going at this point. Like maybe it's like it's too much effort to accomplish the goal. Like the payout is not worth the effort. How very interesting. For some of you, you are in a chill space emotionally, but there's just something that just keeps fucking with you. And it puts you in this I do not fucking care type of attitude. Which with a Cancer is very, very sketchy. Very sketchy with a Cancer. You do not like them to be at that I do not give a damn energy. Not a good plan. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and that's another Taurus. Yeah, you need to stay positive and not unleash on people, okay? Because for whatever reason, there's like a loss of power here. I don't know if you necessarily like are losing your seat of power or if it's just like an energy suck. Maybe that's what other people are doing to you and that's why you're frustrated. Yeah, there's challenges. You're struggling with your self-control. You're struggling to stay unified with other people because of the equality of things, because things aren't going as they should, because things aren't leveling out, because shit's not being reciprocated, because things are costing you more of what you want to do instead of giving you what you need. Like this, just as an example, because this is coming to mind here, this is like, it's like if you have a roommate, okay, and you're the one doing all of the chores and paying half the bills while this other person just sits on their ass. Things just do not feel equal, okay? It's not, the math ain't mathin', okay? Math ain't mathin'. And some of you are really struggling to like stay positive. You're struggling to keep your temper at a reasonable rate. Some of you are struggling to wait through the situation. Some of you might just be wanting to like burn through whatever this is in your way of accomplishing the world here. Like you want to conquer everything that's around you. Some of you that may be like getting a college degree, obtaining a career, traveling, seeking your emotional aptitude and happiness, okay? And there's just like a lot of shit that's in the fucking way here. Some of you are just not feeling real heartfelt about the situation that is going on. But you need to wait. You need to stay positive, and you need to work with those parties that are providing unity, providing equality. Those are the things that you need to concentrate at this point. Like things that make your mind, body, and soul happy. Things that have been through a lot with you, okay? Things that have helped push you through to where you are, okay? So that's like the life, death, rebirth situation, okay? So that's like people who you have had long-term relationships with, but you can trust them to still be there even when shit hits the fan, and trust them to be there when you start succeeding again. Like when shit goes sideways, these people are still there, and when shit's good, these people are still there. It doesn't matter. They never go. They're always there to provide the positivity, the equality, the to help you push through your challenges. They've probably even waited for you in some way, shape, or form. Those are the people that you need to stick yourself around. Taurus is here 3 times. For some of you, a Taurus is going to be really significant. Or maybe it was something that happened during Taurus season. Yeah. All right. Stay positive, man. Stay positive. Be patient. Give to what gives back. Okay. Be solid with those who are solid with you. That's your advice. All right. We're going to move on to Leo. All right, Leo Collective. Leo. You spirits, guides, ancestors. What's going on for Leo during this new moon in Cancer? What's shaking? What's going on with their relax? Okay. 8 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 1 of Cups. Some of you are taking action and you're getting good news for it. Amen. Amen. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a fellow Leo. Some of you, the winning energy is just your own. Like you're finally receiving the recognition that is deserved. Some of you might be traveling. Some of you might be experiencing some hyperactivity within yourself. Like you're just feeling good, which is good. Queen of Pentacles, feeling secure. Yay. Planting some roots. Yay. Okay. Some of you are really pushing towards some new action here. Some of you might be setting that intention of really what do you say? What's the word I'm looking for here? Okay, let's just give an example. Some of you could be like getting a new position at work or seeking a new position somewhere else. Some of you might be buying a new home. Some of you may be putting yourself in a situation where you are able to help yourself more, okay? However that takes shape for you. Ooh. 3 of Pentacles in a challenge position. Some of you might be dealing with the power of 3. Ooh, somebody passed judgment? What the fuck? Alright, come on. What's going on? Yeah, definitely could be dealing with an Aries or another Leo for sure. There's some sort of judgment being passed. There's like a power of 3 energy, like a partnership here, okay? Some sort of group effort where like there's a judgment call that is made, whether that is you making the judgment call or someone else making the judgment call. Whatever call is made here, it puts you into action here with the Knight of Wands. You are moving towards this sense of security. You're putting in the work to get the results, and you're doing it fucking fast. Yeah. Oh boy. Some of you need to pay attention to your communication and your mindset and where it's at. A lot of you could have been in like a lag mental formation before, and now you're recovering. As it comes out, you have recovered, okay? There is recovery here. Some of you have traveled. Some of you dealt with some medical shit. Some of you maybe got online and did the applications. Maybe some of you actually went through rehab. Some of you might have did therapy. I mean, take it how it resonates for you. You got the help that you fucking needed, and now you're recovering from shit. Ooh, why do I get a hacker energy? Maybe somebody got hacked and like you're... or for whatever reason, there was like it's like a reload, a delay, and then you had to kind of wait for shit to shake out. You were waiting for something, and now everything's okay. This is good. And you're going to use it towards better. Better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Okay, you know what choices it is that you need to make, and you have luck on your side here. Good health, good fortune. You recovered from shit. You are recovered. Do you know that? Do you understand that you are recovered? I hope you do. You're in a position of power to do what the fuck you need to do. You just have to take the action and put the work in and get it done, baby. What is that saying? I keep hearing cowboy up. That's what I keep hearing. You got this. That's your read. You're good. All right, moving on to Virgo. All right, Virgo Collective. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what is going on for the Virgo Collective during this new moon in Cancer? What is going on? Okay. Seven of Wands reverse, Ten of Cups reverse. Man, what in the fuck? Damn it, Leo just had such a good read, but now we gotta fuck it all up. Shit. Alright. Well, there's some sort of lack of effort. Somebody's in fear-based thinking. There's like a false... Like somebody's wearing a mask. There's like false appearances. Some of you might just really be feeling like people around you are not showing the effort that they need to show in order to really be your emotional fulfillment. Like, I don't know if you're not getting the time that you need with those people, or they're not showing the effort that you need them to. For some of you, this person might be like, they might want to fight a lot, or there's a lot of misunderstandings. Like, you guys don't share a lot of the same moral code. It's Leo and Pisces, okay? Like, those are very, very opposite. This is like an opposites attract type of thing going on. Whether that's like you and your boss, you and your friend, you and your partner, but there's some sort of lack of security or lack of stability. Could be like a lot of arguments, fights, or quarrels. Could be someone losing friendships. Could be fear-based thinking. It's just difficult. It's just fucking difficult. And it just constantly leaves you exhausted and feeling defeated. Ooh, there's no way all those look. We'll take top, see? Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, yeah, no, we're not taking all those. Three of Wands. Yeah, you need to plot, plan, execute on this energy. It's like waiting for the perfect wave to fucking make shit happen. Like, some of you might be actually, yeah. Some of you might be looking at what the fuck is going on. Like, some of you might be at that point where you set a plan, shit didn't work out, it left you kind of heartbroken, and then you were at that point where you were just kind of like, let it all burn. You got to that point where you stopped giving more than you were willing to lose. You stopped climbing the mountains for this person. And now they're kind of sitting here crying and whining about why you won't do things for them, why you won't give them opportunities, why you won't let them in. Like, whether, I mean, this could apply to a lot of situations here, so let's just be direct here. This could be you had a plan at work and it didn't fucking work out, and you started just literally sticking to your job title. This is my job title, this is what I do. And when they asked you to do extra, you're just at that point where you're like, sorry, not in my pay grade. You can refer that to da-da-da. That's who's in charge of that. Or you need to go tell da-da-da to do their job and not me. Like, it's very much so that energy. So some of you need to know and understand that you are, you're protected spiritually. Okay, so spiritually you are protected. Like, you have an exuberant amount of ancestral protection. Some of you need to look into chakras. You need to look into your chakra work, and maybe some of you need to maybe do some research on some Reiki here. Because you are standing from a position where if people are not showing the effort that you need them to show, and it's making you unhappy and they're not doing anything about it, it is obviously a problem. So for some of you, it's just dealing with the problem. But for others of you, this is a situation where you just can't seem to find a way out of the situation. With the Hierophant reverse and the Ace of Wands reverse, like, some of you are just really struggling. Yeah, you don't know how. You don't know how to just let it go. And it could be because this person, maybe they are aggressive. Maybe this person is kind of a play the victim type of character where you're struggling to cut the cord emotionally from it. Like, you're still allowing it to manipulate you in some way, shape, or form. What else? That's a lot. Holy shit. Yeah, a lot of you need to get out of that emotionally trapped space, okay? You're not really trapped in the space. Okay, so like this card here. Let's see if I can't get it to focus. So this person is tied to a sword, right? Like they are tied to the sword, but if they just rub the ropes up and down, they can free themselves. They're not really trapped. Like they feel like they're trapped, but they're not really trapped. Okay, so that's emotionally where you're at now. If you can get past that, then you can start to emotionally distance yourselves from the bullshit, whether that's work, relationship, friends, whatever. Distance yourself from the situation. Let yourself emotionally get to your own results without being led or manipulated by other people's choices or decisions. Okay, this is going to be a slow process. And at the end of it, you're going to choose whether you want a transition or not. It doesn't mean it has to come to a full death, okay? Like, and by the death card being there, it doesn't mean somebody's going to die, okay? They're not going to die. It just means that the change that is supposed to happen does not happen, or the transition does not happen because of some choice that you're making, because somebody is defending someone, because someone is feeling like they're stuck when they're not, because someone doesn't want to manifest what it is that they truly want. Could be fear-based thinking, could be lack of leadership, could be fear, just fear in general is coming up a lot. What advice? Yeah, you need to start cutting people off. Helm of Awe, you are guided and protected. Zagas, you will experience an awakening very soon here. Challenges or opportunities, okay? People are throwing challenges at you. It's not an opportunity to help pick them up. They're just challenging you because they want to, okay? You need to start creating your happiness. Some of you might be dealing with some stormy shit going on. Hagalas, Wrath of Nature, Uncontrolled Forces, okay? So some of you are dealing with some shit that's out of your control. Maybe it's like you can't control whether they're going to give you a promotion or not. Or maybe you can't control whether the loan is going to be approved or not approved. Or it could be a situation like that. For others of you, you need to be careful about weather, okay? So like if it's pissing cats and dogs outside, don't the fuck go outside. Don't the fuck go outside. If you plan on fishing and all of a sudden a storm start coming in, you better get your ass off the water. Don't play with nature. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you, Virgo. Hopefully they resonated. Please do understand that you are being protected and directed at this time. You are safe, okay? It is time to start cutting off the bullshit. Stop giving people infinite amount of chances with you. Either they reciprocate or they fucking don't. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. Decide whether you want to keep the duck or get rid of the duck. Alright, those are the messages I have for you. If they oh wait, hold on. I want to do one more thing before we go. Yeah, both cards are a Mars. Okay, so you guys need to pay attention to where your Mars is or where it's at now. The action and the energy that you're needing may come from those. Okay, so it could be those positions of power within your birth chart that you need to pay attention to. For some of you, what other zodiacs do we have here? We had Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, also Cancer. Okay. Pay attention to the people that are challenging you. For those of you who are going to go through this awakening period, okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to start having trouble sleeping. Then you're going to start having a headache. Then you're going to start evaluating things at a slower pace. Your brain's going to start working slower, and it allows it to process things a little bit differently. When you start experiencing things when you are not at a top tier energy level, things start to make sense a little bit slower. Okay. In that process is where you will probably find this awakening. Like, it could be something as simple as something that someone says or an action that they take against you. It could be as simple as a word phrase. For example, I have a few phrases that spiritually signal me as to what people are really doing around me or what their true intentions are. Okay, if those people say that phrase, that is my spirit guides or my ancestors telling me, hey, pay attention. Okay, so maybe set those phrases for yourself. Like, okay, if anybody says this phrase, it is going to spiritually tell me that I need to stop fucking with them completely. I need to cut ties. Okay, write it down on paper. Throw it in the fire. Set your intention. Okay, tonight, the new moon, is the perfect time to do things like that. The ritualistic, anything you want to do to make shit start making more sense for you. Some of you got a lot of research to do. I keep getting this clueless energy. A lot of you need to go down the rabbit hole. Okay? You need to go down the rabbit hole for spirituality, for occult, divination. You need to know. You're probably a very analytical person. You are a Virgo. You need to make it make sense for you before you can, like, confirm or deny or believe or non-believe. Like, for a lot of you, it is the research where it matters. But for the bigger part of this issue going on during this new moon, a lot of you, it's going to be said to you. The action is going to be taken. The words are going to be said where you will know where that lack of security is, where that fear is coming from. You need to take the trigger and pull it apart. You need to take the trigger, that whatever is triggering that reaction from you, and you need to break it down, process it, so that you can understand why you're doing things the way that you're doing them, or why it triggers you, and if that person is or is not willing to stop doing that behavior, or saying that statement, or doing that action. Okay? Gotta break it down. Fix it. Jesus, fix it. Alright. Create your happiness, baby. Create your happiness. Cut them off if you need to. Moving on to Libra. Alright, Libra Collective. Let's see what's crack-a-lackin'. What is going on for Libra during the new moon in Cancer? What is going on for Libra? Spirit guides, ancestors, what's shaking for Libra? What's going on? Uh-oh. Oh, the Hierophant verse. Come on. Alright. Come on. What's going on? Some of you got judgmental people around you, bossy people around you. Someone lacks support in some way, shape, or form. So you could be dealing with suspicious behavior from you or for somebody else. Maybe you're suspicious. Somebody's being inconsistent. Somebody is being inconsistent, and it's making you feel kind of suspicious. Some of you might be looking for evidence here with the like, you're really trying to make shit make sense. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. The two is reversed. We're struggling to keep balance because we're working our fucking asses off. Some of you are burning the midnight candle. Some of you might be working a lot, and it's causing, like, misbalances elsewhere. Somebody's trying to be controlling. Okay, so maybe it's you. You might be trying to control people too much. Yep. Specifically people you hold alignments with. Friends, family, partners. Even your kids, maybe. Some of you are really struggling to maintain control here. You might be resulting to, like, some obsessive behaviors, or yeah, some of you might just be emotionally distancing yourself from it because you can't maintain control. That, or someone's trying to control you and you're, like, distancing yourself from those people, places, or things that are trying to control your whole goddamn life here. Being obsessive. Yeah, the Hierophant. Oh, you're trying to take the high road, baby. You are trying. Yeah, stick to your beliefs. Definitely. Things that have been taught to you. If it don't feel right, it's probably not right. If the people in that community are no longer serving for your well-being, then you probably need to get the hell away from them, because they're not. Yeah, this is a somebody's dealing with a very competitive market. Maybe it's hard to compete for your partner's attention, or maybe it's hard to compete in the workforce that you have, and it's just very defeating. Maybe maybe you have the experience and the know-how to do a position, and like you've applied for it 2, 3, 4, 5, however many times, and for whatever reason you just never get selected for the position. Like you work your ass off only for somebody to just try to keep you under thumb type shit. Like they got you where they want you type shit. That could be with a relationship as well. Maybe you like push, push, push and put so much energy and so much effort, so much abundance into something, and it just doesn't seem to be reciprocating it, or that, or it's trying to control all the assets and remove your power. Could be that you don't share beliefs with this person, or it could be just that you just are getting suspicious because it's inconsistent. Maybe this is one of those situations where like one day they love you and the next day they treat you like shit. Like it's very inconsistent, and you just can't seem to make sense of what these people are fucking doing. One minute they love you and they're obsessed with you, and the next minute they can't wait to get the fuck away from you. Make it make sense, baby. What's the advice? What's the advice? Spirits, guides, ancestors. What is the advice for Virgo? I'm sorry, Libra. Libra. What is the advice for Libra? Oh. Forgiveness sets you free. Leo season, July 23rd through August 22nd. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Leo. Something may be popping off during Leo season. You need to forgive whatever situation is happening. The forgiveness of it sets you free to do what you need. On the bottom of the card, the challenge is to not make a scene, to not cause problems. That is your challenge. Don't make ripples. Don't. Do your best to stay in alignment. Put your work in. Compete. If they start doing too much of the devil shit, obsession, addiction, controlling behaviors, distance yourself. Distance yourself. Do what you need to do. Get you some space. Think for yourself. Find a balance. Come back. Do what you need to do. Can I get one more? Can I get one more for advice? Ooh, I got two. Uh-oh. Mercury. Planet of communication and mindset. Pay attention to where that's at in your birth chart or where it's at now. Maybe Mercury moves some, or it comes into some sort of trine or something that helps you make some shit shake out. I know a lot of you don't follow the planets, so let me just be clear here. Like, there's some sort of elemental shift that makes it easier for you to forgive and set yourself free. Okay? Probably going to happen during Leo season. Live and let live. Or Aquarius season. Maybe something did happen in Aquarius season that made this happen. Anyways, the message is to live and let live. Okay? You need to live your life and let other people live their life. If they fuck up, forgiveness sets you free. But just because you are forgiving does not mean you have to forget. Please use your discernment. Okay? Communicate. Keep yourself in a good mindset. If you are not sleeping, if you're not eating, if you're not getting through your daily tasks without having some hassle, some issues, fix it. Fix it. Okay. All right, moving on to, oh my goodness, Scorpio. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio collective. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Scorpio? What is going on for Scorpio? Scorpio. Ooh, that almost wanted to flip out. What's okay? There we go. Two of Swords. Okay. Some of you are at a division here, Scorpio. Indecision. You could be torn between two different loyalties. You could be at a crossroads of ideas. So that's kind of like deciding whether you want to stay where you're at or move to a new job, or keep the house you have, or maybe it's time to sell and relocate, or if it's a relationship thing, it's deciding whether you want to stay or go. Like, there's just division. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Some of you might be dealing with legal situations here, Scorpio. What is the legality of it? What is going on with this Knight of Wands? Yeah, oh, okay. Is this because they did, or... Oh my goodness. Some of y'all caused a fit. Some of y'all caused a fit. And if you didn't, you damn skippy wanted to. That or somebody else did it to you. Somebody else got super fucking emotional and they caused some shit. They took action on some sort of emotional change. Yeah. Somebody thought that the grass was going to be greener on the other fucking side. Yep. Some of them might have even got pregnant. Or maybe you got pregnant doing it. Maybe you thought the grass was greener on the other side and you got pregnant during that situation. Yep, definitely unplanned situations happening, and it's causing like a cutoff of how much you can move forward at this point. Or it's putting you at odds with someone else's moral code. Okay? Like if there was an engagement, it may be broken off. If there was a this could be divorce even. If this is more or less about a job situation, this is someone made you upset and you took action on it. Maybe you reported somebody, or maybe you tried to take another position somewhere else and they found out about it. Some of you might be experiencing like termination from a job. It could be like getting kicked out of a college for some of you. Maybe you're like, maybe because you wholeheartedly emotionally believe in something. The protests keep popping up in my mind. Somebody's definitely dealing with a situation in that, like, somebody stood up for what they believe in and it's costing them the goals that they were moving towards. Take that how it resonates. This one's going to be a little deeper, y'all. Oh my gosh. Yep, again, with the competitive markets here, Five of Wands, the Fool reversed. You are not stupid to what is going on. You knew the consequences of the actions. You chose to reach for the stars anyways. You chose to follow what you were passionate or compassionate about. And now it's at an energy where you cannot make it stop. You took action and now you're forced to take inaction. There is an inaction towards what you were competing for. Like you were no longer allowed to attend, no longer allowed to do whatever project you were doing, no longer allowed to, for some of you in relationships, maybe this is someone not wanting to take a leap of faith, and instead of competing for someone's energy, they are deciding to not take action on it. Is this blinding? Someone is choosing to put the blinders on and ignore something here. Yeah, they no longer have faith. They're definitely putting their time and energy into things that mean more to them at this point. Somebody may have got some bad occult advice. Somebody may be doing things in the dark. Could be have been going on for about a year. For some of you, it is harvest time. It is time to seek the rewards for the behavior. For a lot of you, your advice is to watch body language, pay attention when access is denied, and look for the lies, okay? Like literally, it's the lies card, Scorpio, okay? Look for that shit. Are they making eye contact? Are they denying you access to them or to their things? Is their body language weird when they come back from certain people or certain events, certain tasks that they are doing? Tiwas, the warrior energy is here. Better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation, and it is reversed, okay? This is not the time where... It's not the time where you need to be the hero, okay? Like, it's not time... This person may have like a lie set up that was like almost successful. It was almost successful. But some sort of justice came through. I mean, maybe a friend said something, or maybe you found something online, or maybe some sort of policy at your work changed and you realized, oh shit, yeah, these people really do not give a fuck. They are not trying to help you succeed. And at this point, you're just kind of holding to the brakes and being like, no thanks. We're at a crossroads right now. And I have divided loyalties. Until you have all of the information and the blind fold is completely off. Okay, you are going to have to do your own research here. You are going to have to pay attention to things that you don't typically pay attention to. Stick to those divided loyalties until you have all of the information and the blindfold is completely off. Okay, you are going to have to do your own research here. You are going to have to pay attention to things that you don't typically pay attention to. but you have your warrior energy already on. You may have already started doing those things. This is proper timing for you to be rewarded. It is. Some of you need to put Jira on your body. This symbol here. 2 arrows. Jira. Okay? Some of you need to put that on your body. Woo. Y'all. Stay away from the occult. Stay away from the occult. Leave it alone. No runes, no reads, no potions, no spell casting. I would honestly maybe even stay out of the moon's energy at this point. Like, don't be setting your crystals out to charge. Don't be being outside, being up in the moon's energy at all. Like, stay the fuck inside at night until you figure out what the fuck is going on, because it is the new moon, and anything that you cast at this point, anything that you are setting an intention on, it will energetically direct itself. Okay, so if you are not wanting to take energy, you're not wanting to take initiative at this point, you're just kind of sitting collecting evidence, then you just need to sit with it. You just need to sit with it. But for those of you where the blindfold is being taken off and you are targeting these fucking liars, you are starting to do the competitive things that you need to do in order to make the unsuccessful plan successful. You are restarting the process of this plan. Okay, for those of you who are doing that, maybe set the intention, maybe go out in the moonlight. But for the rest of you who are just wanting to kind of sit with the energy and wait it out and see what pops up or see what happens with it, yes, stay away from it. Stay away from the occult at all. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, your third eye maybe. Yeah, your third eye could definitely be waking up here. So you need to pay attention to your root chakras too. For those of you that are doing Reiki work or crystal cleansing, pay attention to those, okay? All right. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. Hello, hello, Saggy Collective. Sagittarius. Spirits, guides, ancestors, okay. What's going on for Sagittarius? The star reverse. Okay. Why? What you being deprived of? What's going on? Somebody had an error in judgment. Somebody's losing faith. Ooh, Queen of Wands. Turning up. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Oh, why do I feel it? It's just a... Somebody... I'm just going to put it out there because it's here. Somebody may have went and got like a psychic reading, and they are not a psychic, okay? Like, everyone has psychic capabilities, but they're... it's a skill that has to be honed, okay? In order for it to be accurate. Whoever went and played with the occult got some bad shit, okay? For those of you where that does not apply. For others, they have sought out information and it's left them very pessimistic or caused some sort of error in judgment based on someone else's fucking opinion here. Could be their ex, could be family members, could be a boss that they work with. Maybe they were talking to your boss. Some of you, it could have been your mothers that were giving the information, or a motherly figure. Could be like an older sister or a grandma. This person may have a black cat or a white dog. There are people watching this situation where you're standing there and trying to find balance in this situation. You're trying to be hopeful. You're trying to find clarity. You're trying to be inspired, trying to be flexible with the situation that's going on, whether it's work, friends, relationship, whatever. You are trying to be flexible with this situation, and there's people watching you like literally bend and bend and bend until you're ready to break. And I'm not sure why. Let's find out. Why don't they want you to be balanced? Why don't they want you to be hopeful? That is a very confusing energy. Oh, because they like to play games with people. Fucking both pages. They are definitely watching you, and they are playing emotional bullshit with you. Like, it's one of those things where they're trying to toy with you, and in your gut is literally telling you, yeah, okay, when pigs fly. Okay, like, you know this person is full of shit. Ten of Cups reversed. This person is emotionally miserable. They may have a family of their own, and they're just feeding you a line of shit. This could be somebody trying to wreck a family situation. Specifically, if they're a masculine that doesn't really socialize with others, they just kind of absolve in their own energy and their own needs. They don't pay attention to other people. This person could be divorced. This person may have a odd perspective. They're kind of an odd duck. People probably call them eccentric. They may travel a lot. They may gift people a lot of things. Yeah. Like, you're okay with this person, but they are always able to just rub that. You always get a bad feeling with them, okay? They just rub you wrong, and you can never really put your finger on why. You planned. You were emotionally stable, independent, getting all kinds of love from directions that it was necessary from. Borderlining this high priestess energy. Like, you were very happy with yourself before this situation popped off. What the fuck are these people saying about you? This could be an ex that's floating around. It could be younger people that are just playing games with you. This could be just immature people around you. I don't like this. Let's get advice. I don't like this shit at all. I'm done even speaking it because it's really irritating that you're letting people watch you and manipulate you into believing that you shouldn't be hopeful, that you are unbalanced, that you are not beautiful, that you don't have harmony within yourself, or that you cannot achieve things on your own. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. These people may even be telling you that you're unhealthy. I keep hearing that. Some of you need to really pay attention to people that are fucking around and don't give them your energy. Yeah. Your advice is to protect, to shield yourself from the fuckery. You are already protected by your ancestors and your spirit guides, but you need to start protecting yourself as well, physically in this realm. Yeah, you need to reach out and achieve recovery, okay? Healing, Lagoose, water. Some of you need to get in the water. Some of you need a source of renewal. Maybe that's like a spa day, or maybe it's like going to your favorite place. Maybe it's like going swimming at the lake with your closer family members or people that support you. For some of you, this is just getting the fuck away from shit with the ticket being on there. For some of you, it is going to rehab. For some of you, it's getting the medical attention you need. For some of you, it is literally just like going through your fucking friends feed, and anybody that is spewing a bunch of bullshit at you, or shit that's not true, or shit that is not progressive or positive to you, anything that is not serving you in a good way, just block. Just block, delete until you finally get yourself to your soul tribe here, okay? Because these motherfuckers are not about shit. They are not about shit. They are sulking in their energies. These people cry over spilled milk. These people watch people in order to obtain information instead of, actually putting the energy and effort into be their friends, into being a stability source for them. They just kind of watch and report. And it's reporting to other people that they shouldn't be talking to. These people like to play games. These people lack perspective. They lack depth, emotional depth. They don't like your plan. They don't want you to be independent. They don't want you to feel emotionally secure. And you need to start stepping it the fuck up. You need to start getting rid of these motherfuckers around you. Stop living in a fantasy land. Nobody protects you like you. Do it. Alright, moving on to Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn Collective. Capricorn. Spirits, guides, ancestors, what's going on for Capricorn during this new moon in Cancer? What is going on for the Capricorns? That is a lot. Holy shit. Okay. Ace of Wands, Four Swords, Three Cups. Oh my god. All right, some of you getting some sort of good news. It's going to allow you to take a breath and just like breathe. Some of you might be dealing with a legal situation or a Libra here. Somebody else could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer. There's like a taking a break, and then there's like this celebration, this abundance that comes in. This is actually really nice. This is really nice. Okay. Okay, some of you are dealing with very opposite energies here. Some of you are dealing with people that are supportive, and then people who absolutely despise you and want you to be miserable. You need to put the work in to get past this. This may be why you're needing the rest. Needing that transitory break, okay? Because there is all this excitement and this new opportunity and everything is good, and then all of a sudden it's like there is a truce that needs to be had. There's some sort of truce between a masculine and a feminine. Everyone needs to take solitude. Somebody might be being hospitalized or needing to just heal or get some peace. There is definitely a form of taking a break. Some of you might be in a legal separation here. Somebody may be working a lot during this time. Whoever it is that's putting in the work, that's physically doing the work to make the money, to make things functional, to make things work. To the person that is really putting in the most amount of effort is the person that is going to be the celebration out of this situation. Some sort of, yeah. What? Why? Star, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands reversed. The star is also reversed, guys. I don't understand. If somebody's being celebrated, then why are they losing hope? Why are they still feeling division? Why are they feeling stuck? Someone is refusing to move on. Whether that's you or the other person. You know what? Let's switch up. Yep. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to go through court. They don't want to deal with the legal bullshit. There's a King of Pentacles here. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's having some really good luck here. Like, they don't want to go to court. They don't want to give up their stability. They want to just stay lucky forever. The Emperor reversed and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they may have sought legal help, and it's going to allow them to keep some of their power, but they will have to, they have to have a truce at some point here. Like, whether that's you or the other person, like, there is things that have to be given and taken, okay? It's not just a one-way pick 'em, stick 'em street here. Like, I think a lot of you, because of the space, the distance, and the separation, there is kind of this lack of hope, this lack of faith in things to be going the way that they're supposed to be going. Some of you are going to be getting a message about money. Make sure that it's a secure message, okay? I feel like some of you may not just need, like, you need to confirm it. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but I'm hearing confirmation. Like, you need to confirm that that message about money is truthful. You need to confirm that anybody that is coming after you for a legal purpose, that you have a team to defend, okay? Like, there's a lot of you that really just, it's gonna take teamwork in order to make things happen, but you have to do this separation first, okay? You have to split the energy and really put the work in to make things work out. For those of you who don't put the work in here, it's going to result in division, a lack of hope, a lack of stability, feeling like you need to run from things but not being able to do so. Some of you are having nightmares about the situation. Things are being illuminated in your nightmares or in your dreams. You need to pay attention to those, okay? There's a masculine figure here that holds power. Your advice is to stay around that energy, okay? Saturn is the planet of responsibility and discipline. Those are things that you need to pay attention to at this point, especially with this Eight of Pentacles here being the card that leads into the celebration, okay? Do you see her like burning the midnight candle, making sure that she's like cooking, cleaning, work? She's in a work outfit. This is day and night. This person is making shit happen, okay? That is what you need to do. You need to focus on your responsibilities and your self-discipline. All right. Okay. Moving on to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius Collective. Aquarius. What is going on for the Aquarius Collective? Spirits, guides, ancestors. Okay. King of Wands reverse, Five of Wands reverse. Well, that's a lot of wands. You could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or perhaps that is high in your birth chart. Otherwise, y'all are just really fucking irritated right now. This is, not typically your energy. It's not typically air energy. This is fire signs, okay? This is fire energy that's coming forward. For some of you, this could be dealing with like a bully or some sort of abusive power situation that's going on. There's an end to it. So why is it still an issue? There's agreements being reached. Oh, because it caused trauma. Fuck. Okay. A lot of people playing games. You were struggling to probably crying a lot, probably struggling to sleep. A lot of people bitching, whining, complaining about shit. A lot of people in your ear trying to manipulate your decisions. Some of you were really struggling here for a hot minute. It could have delayed a new start for you. Like maybe you got a job offer somewhere else and you couldn't take it because you didn't have the the legalities of shit squared away. I's were not dotted, T's were not crossed. And then comes through another message about money, but the Hanged Man reversed. Why? I think you're focusing in on your peace, okay? You have changed your perspective, and that is why things are finally coming to an agreement. At some point recently or some point very soon here, you are going to be changing your perspective on things because there's compromise. There is agreements that are reached here. It's going to take a lot of fucking struggle bus to get it fucking across the finish line. There's like a lot of math involved. Something seems like infinitely fucked. It's like being on a hung jury. It's like going to your jury duty and like there's just that one fucking juror that keeps everything hung. You know what I mean? Like they just can't change their perspective. That could be you. Maybe you couldn't change the way you felt about something. Like maybe you were just like at that point where you were like, I'll die on this hill. You know what I mean? And it caused a lot of shit. And you're finally at that point where you're just like, you know what? It's really not that fucking important. And you're just kind of letting go of shit. Letting go and letting God, let live and let live. Or live and let live. Yeah. Why is this such a Well, I know why. Because it was fucking traumatic. It was fucking traumatic. Do you see that? Like, she can't even sleep. She's scared to death that shit's gonna eat her in her sleep. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't want to sleep. She's a hot, crying mess. There was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of debating, a lot of extra shit that popped off her. Happened. A lot of delays and shit, too. Lots of obstacles, lots of challenges. There's opportunities that were missed. Opportunities that were missed. And now it's at that point where it's just like, you know what? We have got to do something. We got to come to some type of agreement because I'm ready to move on. So you're making an agreement. Okay, what about this agreement? All right. It has to make everyone's emotional happiness. This could be involving children. This could be involving money. This could be involving like property, inheritance. All right, in order to make everybody happy and to manifest this situation to quit, you're going to have to let go of shit, especially emotionally. Like, you're going to have to let go of shit. Like, you have to kind of look at both sides of the coin here. Like, not just looking through your perspective, you need to look through other people's perspective to be sure that you're actually being fair about the situation. That's what is going to bring about these agreements. Okay, some of you are going to have to let go of material possessions as well, not just like the emotional let go, but the material let go too. Some of you may have to like concede some things in order to obtain your freedom from this legal situation so you can move forward. All right, what's the advice? A lot of you need to really sit with yourself and manifest, like not let other people, specifically your family, influence how you feel about something. Like, in order for you to get this across the finish line and for you to finally be done with it, like it may, you may have to just not deal with other people's opinions about it. And that could be even up into the lawyer or the court system, not listening to what they have to offer or what they have said. This may be one of those situations where you have to make a written agreement and just sign it into fucking law at this point. Like, oh, I hate to say that because I don't like when people do that. That's not wise, typically, but you've been through some shit, man. You've been through some shit, and there's more shit to come. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there's more shit to come. You guys need to pay attention to where Jupiter is at. That's your planet of expansion and prosperity, okay? Jupiter may have shifted or changed in some way, shape, or form, and that could be bringing you about a better situation or a better decision or a better option for this situation. Huh. Orange is going to be significant. Maybe somebody needs to wear orange, because like in this card, they are wearing orange. So it looks like orange jumper pants. Yeah. This is not about luck. This is not about luck. At this point, it could even be affecting your health and your fortune. Yeah, there is no good to come of it. You just need to focus on the things that are needed and the changes that you need to happen. What is resisting it? What is constraining the decision? And you need to come to some sort of compromise on it. Like, there are restraints and restrictions. You need to figure out how to get around them. And it means compromising on some things that you're going to have to let go of. And that's okay. Because at this point, your focus needs to be on your health, your well-being, your needs. Okay? Let it be selfish. But you have to give to get. Okay? That is the lesson here. You have to give to get. Sometimes that means giving up your time or giving up your emotional security in order to make something happen. I keep getting drawn to the spiral staircase. Like, maybe someone has to go up a spiral staircase for some reason. Or maybe it's more or less like the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay? Like, yeah, it's been fucking hard. It's going to continue to be hard. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel as long as you focus on what you actually need. Do you need freedom from this situation? Do you need what they're asking for in order to be happy? Or can you let it go? For some of you, this could be a situation where you're running away from the problem. You're attempting to just run from it when you need to confront it. That Hagelas. For some of you, it's going to cause you more damage if you just try to ignore it. These are things that you can't control. Some of them. Focus on what you can control. Focus on your needs. Build a compromise that's healthy for all parties. Okay? All right. We're going to move on to Pisces. All right. Spirits, guides, ancestors. What is going on for Pisces? What is going on for the Pisces collective during the new moon in Cancer? What is going on for Pisces? What's going on for Pisces? Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Okay. Some sort of recognition, and then some sort of success, some new plans, new ideas. This is good. This is a very positive start. I like it. I like it a lot. Some of you need to pay attention to where your where the sun in your chart is. For others of you, it is. Oh, and here it goes. Two of Cups reversed, Nine of Cups reversed. Nine of Wands. Yep, some of you need to be emotionally guarded at this time in order to get that recognition, or in order to succeed. You need to stop telling people your plans. Don't rely on partnerships that are not in alignment, okay? Like, for example, if you're at a job and you keep applying for a promotion, or you keep applying for a transfer of some sort and they keep denying it, that means that is a misalignment, okay? If you say you're going to your college planner and you're saying, oh, hey, I want to switch my major, and they keep encouraging you to keep going with the one that you're doing, even though you're fucking miserable and failing. Like, pay attention to shit like that, because those are not in alignment. If this is a relationship and all y'all do is argue and how to say that without being like a complete bitch. If it's just a misalignment, okay? If you are in relationships with people, whether that's family, friends, or a partner, and there's just constant arguments or a constant non-reciprocal energy, okay? If you're giving, 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 and you are getting nothing from these people, like, you are not a doormat, okay? You are not a fucking doormat. It's like they're just draining you emotionally. Some of you could be even at that point where you're like dealing with addictive behaviors. Like, maybe you're drinking, or maybe you're, I'm hearing struggling to sleep, struggling with self-care even. There's a lot of you that have put in a lot of work, put in a lot of effort, a lot of your abundance into a situation, and there's just like, there's no reward for you. You need to, I'm not going to say you need to fence whatever is going on, but you need to focus. You definitely need to focus on the things that are stimulating you, the things that are reciprocating, the things that are clear, things that show discipline, things that give you rewards, whether that's if they provide you with the emotional happiness, if they provide you with joy, if they provide you with financial security, if they are providing you with new opportunities, if they are providing you even just with new experiences that are exciting for you. Like, pay attention to those things, okay? Those are things that are giving back. Even if it's not them financially giving back to you, it could be that those situations are providing a different type of abundance for you. For some of you, there's a really hard truth that is going to come to pass. I'm just going to put it out there. It's not for all of you, but for some of you it is. It is just too hard to get it to market. Yeah. At some point recently, or at some point here real soon, you're realizing that it is just too hard to keep maintaining all of this weight on your own. You have way too much on your fucking plate. You've lost your balance, and now you're trying to change your perspective on how you're looking at things. I don't think that you're necessarily ready right now to change your perspective on that, because you're still having to kind of ride the fence with the situation. And it could be between two other parties, or it could be more than two people. Maybe this is trying to make sense between two jobs, or maybe you're working two jobs and trying to figure out how to succeed with your home life or your relationship. For some of you, it's going to school and going to work and trying to figure out how to still get the emotional happiness that you need. Maybe you're not getting time with loved ones. Maybe you're not getting time with your kids. Maybe you are, maybe you're not getting any time at all to even take care of yourself, and that's a problem. Yeah. What did I say about the sun earlier? Didn't I say watch where your sun's at? Yeah. Oh, Lord. You need to open up. Libra season could be significant for some of you, September 23rd through October 22nd. Some of you may just be dealing with the Libra, or an Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. Something could have happened during those time frames, or something may be happening during those time frames coming forward, okay? It is time to open up. It is time to not let bygones be bygones. You need to be open and honest about how the situation is going and how it makes you feel. It's not time to let shit slide. Like, shit has to start equaling out. There's too much. It's too much. And you need to vocalize that. You need to communicate that too much is too much. Because otherwise you're going to hit a burnout, and this is not going to be good. Like, you're going to be emotionally just drained, feeling guarded, not wanting to help or do anything. Yeah, it's time to take action. Some of you, black magic may be significant. Okay, the occult. Pay attention to what you're consuming. Food-wise, drink-wise, product-wise. Be vigilant about what you are consuming, okay? Chiron could be significant for some of you, too. Maybe it's time to look at where your Chiron is in your birth chart and see where that's coordinated within your progress here. Chiron is the planet, it is the source of pain and healing within your birth chart, okay? So it's both. It's like the flip side of the coin of what is painful and healing from it. So a lot of you right now are dealing with a painful situation, and you need to start moving towards healing. It's going to take action. It's going to take energy. You are going to have to be confident when you talk about this with other people. You need to be open about it. All right. Those are the messages that I have for you, collective. If they resonate, please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Feel free to comment if you would like a personal reading. My information is in the description box below the video, along with the Cash App if you guys would like to tip or contribute to the channel. Yeah. Good luck, everybody. Remember to relax, okay? Please remember to relax, everybody. Relax. All right. Love and light, everybody.